Chapter 3 officially ends on December 3rd, so what do we know about Chapter 4? With the live event just 1 week away, less than a week away, we have a lot to talk about regarding Chapter 4's Battle Pass theme and a ton about the live event. So, with that being said, welcome to FN Leaks YC. Sorry, it's been a while since I've uploaded. Okay, so, we're gonna have to fight the Herald, and we've learned that Herald and 0 Point do not mix. If the Chrome gets a hold of the 0 Point, that's gonna end reality. I mean, we already know reality is going to end because of the voice lines from the paradigm, but there's no changing it now. With 7 gone, we're gonna have to fight for ourselves with Jones and the paradigm, but we might not be alone because maybe the only way to fight the Chrome is with gold, and I'm talking about Midas, yes. A few weeks ago, this cosmetic spray was added to the game files, showing Midas's hand, and considering Paradigm says to ask Jones about the Loop Breaker project, and Midas was like the only one to ever come close to breaking the loop, and he would have if the IO hadn't shut him down, this is seeming very likely that he'll return. And guess what just happened on top of that? His music pack just returned to the item shop, so you can go pick it up for 200 V-Bucks. It's called The Device, so that's crazy. And finally, on top of all that, Donald Mustard said Midas is great and not dead. His words. Alright, now we're gonna talk about possible the nothing skins. So these are all skins that could be matched to the nothing, which we've heard a lot of through the quests and stuff like that, and apparently gifted the Chrome to the Herald. Now, this skin, on the other hand, is called the Everything, which could be like a twin thing to the Nothing. Okay, so these are all going to be Battle Pass skins. We could be getting Jones as the Legend in his 7 outfit, which would be so sick to see in the Battle Pass. And then San Sloan, this style of her was found in a survey, so she could be appearing. And Geno, who appeared in the comics and revealed himself as the father of the Imagined and the Order, and a boss was found that matches him, so. Finally, we could be seeing the Visitor. Like, we have 2 paradigms. He came a long time ago, just like the paradigm, so we could be getting a new skin of him. That would be pretty cool. And then next, we have this, like, fat balloon type skin, which would be the meme skin. Like, we have Grizz, and then we had Gumbo in Season 1. And then we could be getting the Cube King. Obviously, this is the origin skin, right here. And in his loading screen, you can actually see the transformation that he went Cube King to Prisoner to 7 member. So we could be seeing him as the Cube King. Alright, and now we could be seeing Black Panther Wakanda Forever collab as the Tier 100, probably, which the Shuri Black Panther outfit in the movie looks sick. I just saw it. Or we could be getting a Miles Morales collab with the new movie coming out. He will be appearing, we know for a fact, either in the Battle Pass or the item shop, and his game just released on PC in the Epic Games Store, so yeah. If you're a fan of the channel, you'd know that this is the Zero Fragment back bling. Its description says initiating Zero Fusion. Maybe the old map or maps might fuse together. I like this concept because it includes some new POIs, some old POIs, and some like mixed POIs. And this might mean that the Chrome will try and fuse with the 0 Point, which won't be good. But that means we might have to destroy the 0 Point in order to stop the Chrome from fusing with it. And look at this. This is a fractured 0 Point. This is a model for the event that was found in the files, so we might have to destroy the 0 Point. Fractured, not broken. Maybe not fully destroy it, but it would give more context to the name Fractured, and the back bling also, by the way. And then one more thing. This image of a fractured 0 Point from Donald Mustard's Twitter. This is actually his header. So it would say, maybe say your last goodbyes to the 0 Point as a whole, guys. Okay, guys, so I have actually used this image a few times in this video already, but this was leaked by Xbox and PlayStation early. We weren't supposed to get this for a few more days, but they leaked it early, and so it should have updated your game automatically and made this the new cover for Fortnite. Okay, guys, now you need to listen to these sounds that are going to be for the event, so let me know what you think. Okay, guys, let me know in the comments what you thought of that. Now, I pulled aside some important information. This will fill you in on all the storyline secrets and stuff, so listen to this.
Reality as you know it is going to end. I know that's hard to hear, but there's no changing it now. I have a plan. Stay close and be ready to follow my lead. The scientist's suspicions were correct. The 0 point has gone dormant. I need to wake it up, and I think I know how. I know it's hard to understand why we need to keep fighting, especially when we won't win. Ask Jones about the Loop Breaker project. He thinks it's confidential. It's not. There has to be someone who understands. Find them.
So, how should we get these research notes to the paradigm? Have we considered that the 0 point's communication abilities may be tied to phases of the storm? There's that weirdo who's always handing me leaflets. Bush Ranger, go find him! As the most flammable guy on the island, he better know he can do it.
We've been in a bit of a holding pattern, waiting for the next phase of my orders to trigger. The translator's picking up a weak signal, which means the paradigm's back. Here, Amy built these new signal boosters to, boost the tree signal. So, point the signal boosters at the tree, and we'll pick up the paradigm's message. We should refocus on getting the last of the scientist's notes for the paradigm. You know I love that idea, but there's going to be a way to send all of it at once. We should look into how the 0 point is communicating. All you have to do is survive the storm. I've been thinking about rifts lately. Those things are basically energy portals pre-attuned to the 0 point and the island. And I also know the loot llamas create rifts when they, go away?
Okay, so comment down below what you think was the most important piece of that. I want to hear you guys' opinion. So, now we're just going to talk about the next few weeks of Fortnite. So we know they're going to be packed because we have the live event followed by a new chapter with a new map, and then Winterfest 2022, and we should be getting a whole map of snow. So what are you guys most excited for? Comment that down below too. That's going to be crazy. Okay. Now, spoilers for the event once again. This should be connected with the event, either where it starts or where the timer is. It will be one of the other, I believe, and then the other place. So if the event starts here, then the timer will be at the other place. If the event starts there, then the timer will be here. Alright, guys, now we're going to talk about a conversation between this small creator called Happy Power with 600,000 subscribers, and an Epic employee. So here we go. Will the Chapter 4 map feature previous maps at all? And for the live event, will they be testing anything significant for Chapter 4? Also, are we actually getting a new map? That was from Happy Power, and here's the reply. Yes, Epic is considering this a new map. They don't want to temper with people's expectations, only to let them down. As for the maps mixed together, it was a concept idea a while back for a future season, so it could happen. But there is currently a gimmick of the new map that I am unaware of from the Epic employee. Then, if we move on to the next part of the conversation, Happy Power says, very interesting. Any news on Miles Morales being in the Battle Pass possible? And the Epic employee replies, yes, that was one of the documents for the Battle Pass. If it doesn't make it in the Battle Pass, it'll be in the item shop in Chapter 4, similar to Naruto's original plans. And finally, on the last slide, Happy starts with this. People will definitely be happy to hear that. Last question I have for now. How would you describe Chapter 4 with what you currently know? And the Epic employee replies, gorgeous and fulfilling. So this means that Miles Morales is confirmed, and my guess would be as a tier 100 in the Battle Pass, but maybe in the item shop if the Battle Pass doesn't happen. And this also might not be a merged map like we talked about earlier, but it still is a possibility. Happy Power also made this concept for Chrome Midas, which is pretty cool. And at first, most creators like me thought that CM in the next season's crew was for Chrome Midas, but it was for another skin. More on that later. But Chrome Midas could come in the item shop or even next season's Battle Pass. And then there are these color patterns that will be used for the event timer, probably. Not 100%, but most likely will be used for the event timer, so it's going to be a little different. And then, this is actually quite funny. Someone has been trying to scam, people started to see this scam appearing, from a fake leaker, asking for $15 for Chapter 4 cinematic trailer. Hopefully none of you fell for this, and just reminds us that there are still some scammers out there who are trying to take advantage of your money, and just be careful of that. Okay guys, hear me out. So, every chapter, we seem to get a new movement feature, like in Chapter 2, we got swimming, and Chapter 3, sliding, and climbing has been added to the game files, so don't be too surprised if next season we come out and there's climbing. So maybe that will be coming, and you should be able to jump off in any direction, which will be pretty insane. And then more on Chapter 4. I have a lot on Chapter 4 this video. There are currently 4 scheduled updates for Chapter 4 Season 1, but they can add more. So it might be a bit of a drier season, but people will be still exploring the new map and everything. I personally am really stoked. And then, like I talked about earlier, there is this boss that has been added to the game files, codenamed Emblem. And guess what? The Geno skin has an emblem. So he could be a new boss appearing in Chapter 4, which would be pretty cool. Okay, next up we have a bunch of codenames for the event, and they're all codenamed Radish, because anything codenamed Radish is for the Fractured Live event. So here we go. There is, let's start. There's a lot. Conduit, basketball score, which means you can shoot a basketball. Celebrate moment, constant regen, energy, low gravity rock, soccer ball, score, which means you can kick a soccer ball. Enter camera, exit camera, visit altar, basketball dribble, basketball hit, basketball in water, overlap, pickup, power up, prop fail, prop select, prop success, snowball hit, star fan, star reveal, 0 point teleporting, tunnel, build up, collide, collide tug pickup, exit, context layout, preset, extension container. So those are all code names for the event, so be ready for any of those things to happen at any point in time. And next up, the Let Them Know quests are officially, I believe, over. You had a chance to earn 300,000 XP and a free emoticon, so that was pretty insane. Epic is kind of going all out to help people level up their battle pass this season, which is pretty crazy and nice of them. And then in October, Cropack's loading screen, you can see these little like chrome zombie things. So in the event, we might have to fight them off like we had to fight the cube monsters in Chapter 2 Season 8. And that is all I have for you guys in today's video. In a few days, I'll have another video like this release, talking more about the event, the battle pass next season, and a ton more. So make sure to subscribe, turn on your notifications, and thanks for all the support I've been getting on my other videos recently, which it's been insane, and we hit 50 subs, so thank you guys. Let's aim for 100 or 1,000 million, and we will just keep setting high bars because I know my army can do anything. Thank you guys so much. See you in the next one.